Hey man, shout out to Karlous Miller and the 85 South crew, man. You know, we all watched them come through the Wildin' Out circuit over the years. And out of that crew, the brother that sticks out the most, man, is the comedian Karlous, man. Karlous Miller, man. This dude is funny, man. You know, he's a very, very, very talented, one of the best, I think, like underground comedians, man. He's coming out, you know, making a name for himself. Well, he was on Shannon Sharp. And you know, he's under fire right now for comments that he made because he spoke his mind. Because you know, in 2024, a black man ain't supposed to have his opinion or speak his mind, but he spoke his mind about you know, relationships, 304s, how we choose mates, all those different things. So now people are upset all over Twitter, all over TikTok, and all these different sites that we use to talk. But let's look at what Karlous Miller said while he was having a conversation with Shannon Sharp. Check this out.
A lot of people won't accept that the type of person that they're attracted to don't even like them. It's a cold world.
It is.
I mean, it sounds good. It's cool to have standards, or it's cool to have a wish list, but they don't like you. Like
So
all these women,
the man that you looking for ain't necessarily looking for you.
when the last time you seen a tall man with a tall woman? Tall men ain't even attracted to tall women. They like short women. So then they take all the short women, then they leave all the tall women out here. Now it's just a bunch of short dudes trying to talk to tall women, and tall women don't like short men, but short men love tall women. The tall women looking for the tall dudes, but the tall dudes done stole all the short women, so the short dudes can't have no short women. It's crazy. it's stupid. They be like, they want a rich man. Rich men don't. Ain't no rich dude sitting around like, I wonder what Keisha with them 3 kids is up to. I feel like changing a life today. It don't happen. It's unreal. A lot of women have this idea of the great, perfect man, right? And it's not even something that they really want. That's just what they heard somebody else want.
Right.
Like, that don't make sense.
I want a guy, he need to be over 6 foot tall. He need to be
Why?
educated. He need to be
For
well-rounded. He need to be
What you need a man that tall for? You ain't tall. You got high cabinets in there? Yeah, you need a man that's 6'7" for
he needs to be well-read. He got to want to travel when they ain't been nowhere.
Why?
But I'm just saying that's what they want. I heard you say that people should stop trying to change people.
Absolutely. Why would you?
So in other words, I agree. Accept the person as you find them, not how you wish them to be.
Yep. And sometimes you can't be looking for yourself in other people just because you doing right. Don't mean everybody gonna act right.
Right.
So
right.
you just gotta know what you're dealing
Right.
with. If you met that girl in the club and she was dancing, why would you tell her to stop? You can't change her. That's who she is.
Right.
You just need to accept what come with it.
Yeah. Now I'm like that. Look, if I meet somebody and they dress and I'm like, ooh, now all of a sudden I get with that person. Now you can't dress like that no more. No, that's what I was attracted. I mean, I like that. I was attracted to that. I ain't gonna change. I don't want you to stop.
You gotta have some security in yourself.
Yes, for sure.
Knowing that it don't matter if she a freak or if she a church girl. If she gonna be on some on demon time, she gonna be on there anyway.
Right.
It ain't nothing you could do to stop that. You could try to intervene or delay it, but
She gonna be who she be.
she gonna be who she is, man. And I tell people all the time, just be what you be. Just don't include me.
Well, let's get into this. Lord Azula says, stop giving men microphones in 2025. In 2025. Danny Lee 305 said, dear black men, please don't let anyone convince you to settle. Man, this thing is funny because, like I said, out here in these streets, man, a lot of times, man, you trying to pursue these women like that, and she ain't really checking for you. She settles for you because she can't get the men that she wants. Because a lot of times, the man that she wants is either taken, or he doesn't want her. She doesn't want her. She's not meeting his requirements or his standards. Because a lot of times men are not allowed to have standards. I told y'all, are not allowed to have standards. See, they upset with what he's saying because he was saying the truth. A lot of times you never see like the tall guy, you know, with a tall woman. You see a tall guy with a short woman, but most short women want tall guys. Most tall guys want short women, right? But the tall women, a lot of times go after the tall guys, but she end up with the short guys. So he was just breaking all that stuff down, stuff that we talk about on the regular all the time in the communities, right? But another thing, but another thing is, like I said, people, you got to deal with people that actually like you. A lot of times, man, we got these men and women, we got these outrageous ideas of what we believe a relationship should be or what our type is. And a lot of times you go into relationships or you deal with a girl and this girl is your so-called type. But every time you get with her, every time you get with this certain type of woman that you consider your type, things go wrong. It basically is the same because you need to reevaluate basically what your type is. What you've been conditioned to believe your type is ain't good for you. So a lot of times you got to change these things, man. You got to change your standards because where does your standards come from? Why do you think this way? Why do you pick your women this way, right? And the same thing with women. I explain this to women. You keep having the same problems with different men. You need to take inventory of yourself. Some things that you've been conditioned to believe is decent needs to change about you. You need to stop talking to these kind of men. Your way of thinking of what you believe a relationship should be and the type of man you think you should be in it ain't the right man for you, right? And these are the things that people say. So he like, you meet a woman in a strip club and she's dancing and that's how you meet her. Don't try to change her. That's who she is. She has to change on her own. But if you make that conscious decision to want to be with a woman like that, then that's going to be something that's going to change over time as y'all start maybe figuring out who y'all going to be in the relationship. But all this stuff is like you have, like I said, a lot of these people come on shows and they give their opinions, and you have women saying women don't like men talking. Like it's like we're in an era now where not all, but you have a lot of women that like to say what they want to say when they want to say it and how they want to say it, and men are supposed to just take them as is. We're not supposed to have an opinion. Right? A girl can say, hey, well, he too short. He don't have enough money. He's not light enough, or he's not dark enough. His penis ain't big enough. But if a man say, hey, I don't like hair weaves, or I don't like big women. I don't like women that's overweight. I have certain standards of and the type of woman that I like, right? He'll get ridiculed for that. So now they're mad at Karlous because Karlous expressed how he felt about certain things within the relationship, whether you agree or disagree. But I tell you guys this all the time. You got to get with the people that like you. Date the people, get around the people that like you, where you don't have to work as hard. You know what I'm saying? People that show intentions, that have intentions with you. Get with a guy that's willing. Not a guy that's giving you that's giving you the options to be around him, but get with a guy that's willing. Get with a guy that's willing to give you the opportunities. You know what I'm saying? To actually have a relationship. Why don't you give those guys the time? A lot of times, man, a guy will walk up to you and you got a preconceived notion about this man right away. You shut this man right out. He don't even get a chance at all. So a lot of times, man, the man that's supposed to be for you don't even approach you because he already know that he ain't got a shot with you. And you end up giving yourself to the men that don't deserve you. You end up giving yourself to the men that don't deserve you. You men do the same thing. Keisha up the block, you know that's who you're supposed to be with, but you keep chasing Big Booty Judy. You keep chasing the woman over here and hoping that she will change. You know she's a garden tool. You know she's that, but you still trying to wife her. So I just think that people need to change and reevaluate the things that they've been attracted to. So you need to make some different changes in your life because those type of people that you've been attracted to came from a wrong place, man. And if you want happiness in your life, you know what I'm saying, you need to get with the people that like you. Like who like you. But I'm going to cut this video short here. If you made it this far in the video, hit that like button. Subscribe to Street Media TV. Leave your comments in the comment section. Remember, I love y'all. Till the next time. Peace.